Is it time to buy or sell Amazon stock? In this video, we will explore Amazon in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 6th of June, 2025. And now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You will not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 28th of May, 2025, our system has ranked Amazon as a strong buy candidate, awarding it a score of 5.47. Now let's examine the stock's performance during this time. The stock has experienced a gain of 4.32%. This results in an average return of 0.54% per day since it was designated as a strong buy candidate. The stock is currently situated in the upper section of a broad and weekly ascending trend over the short term. This scenario typically presents a favorable selling opportunity for short-term traders, as a reaction back towards the lower section of the trend is likely. A breakout above the upper trend line at $217.31 will initially signal a stronger upward movement. The existing 3-month trend indicates a potential change of approximately 7.06% over the next quarter, with an expected return ranging from negative 12.36% to positive 8.93%. In terms of the longer term, our 12-month analysis reveals a projected change of 10.87%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from negative 11.45% to positive 30.02% over the next year. In practical terms, this would place the future price between $189.12 and $277.68. Our latest daily update for Amazon includes the headline, Amazon stock upgraded to strong buy candidate. The Amazon stock price gained 2.72% on the last trading day, which was Friday, the 6th of June, 2025, rising from $207.91 to $213.57. It has now gained for 3 consecutive days. It will be interesting to see whether it continues to rise or takes a slight pause in the coming days. On the last trading day, the stock fluctuated 1.60%, with a low of $210.50 and a high of $213.86. The price has increased in 6 of the last 10 days and is up by 5.16% over the past 2 weeks. Volume decreased on the last day by 12 million shares, with a total of 40 million shares traded, amounting to approximately $8.48 billion. It's important to consider that declining volume alongside rising prices may indicate divergence and could serve as an early warning of potential changes in the next few days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $242.52, while the lowest was $151.61. Currently, the price is 11.94% or $28.95 below the 52-week high and 83.64% or $1,091.63 below the all-time high reached on the 15th of January, 2018, when the price peaked at $1,305.20. Amazon is making headlines today with significant developments that could impact its stock price both in the short and long term. Analyst Phil Palumbo maintains a bullish outlook on Amazon, particularly buoyed by the prospects of its advertising growth and strong performance in Amazon Web Services, or AWS. His prediction of a robust economy, along with an anticipated near-term reduction in interest rates by the Federal Reserve, could create a favorable climate for Amazon's stock. Meanwhile, Amazon's ambitious investment in robotics and artificial intelligence is projected to yield up to $7 billion in savings by the year 2032, enhancing efficiency in logistics. This move has led Bank of America to reaffirm a buy rating for Amazon with a price target of $248, suggesting a significant upside compared to its current trading price. In contrast, competition remains fierce. Walmart is expanding its drone delivery service to 3 additional states, intensifying the race against Amazon's logistics innovations. Additionally, Amazon has announced a freeze on its hiring budget for its retail segment, which may raise concerns about its growth potential. Overall, while Amazon's strategic investments in technology and projections of financial savings position it well for long-term growth, the immediate backdrop of competitive pressures and cautious hiring practices adds complexity for investors monitoring stock performance in the coming months. Analyst ratings. On Monday, the 2nd of June 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned AMZN a buy rating accompanied by a hold action. On Tuesday, the 6th of May 2025, it was reported that UBS also assigned AMZN a buy rating with a hold action. On the same day, JMP Securities rated AMZN as market outperform with a hold action. Additionally, on Tuesday, the 6th of May 2025, Tigris Financial granted AMZN a buy rating along with a hold action. Earlier that month, on Friday, the 2nd of May 2025, Cantor Fitzgerald gave AMZN a hold rating with a hold action. Analysts have assigned Amazon stock a general neutral rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as a sell and the price-to-book ratio as a strong sell. However, for return on investment, the analysts rate the stock as a strong buy. The following signals have been identified for Amazon. The Amazon stock currently presents buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal based on the relationship between these two indicators, with the short-term average positioned above the long-term average. On any downward corrections, support is expected at the levels of $207.40 and $196.37. A decline below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. A buy signal was generated from a pivot bottom point on Monday, April 21, 2025, and thus far, the stock has risen by 27.64%. Further increases are anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Notably, trading volume decreased during the last session, even as prices increased. This creates a divergence between volume and price, which could serve as an early warning sign. It is advisable to monitor the stock closely. Some negative signals have also emerged, which may influence its near-term performance. Furthermore, there is currently a sell signal indicated by the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, MACD. Here are some additional signals you might find intriguing. Moving average convergence divergence indicates a sell signal. Pivots have shown a buy signal 34 days ago. Bollinger Bands generated a buy signal 18 days ago. The short-term moving average issued a buy signal 10 days ago. The long-term moving average provided a buy signal 23 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages suggested a buy signal 26 days ago. Analyzing the 12-month chart reveals the short moving average produced a buy signal 32 days ago. The long-term moving average generated a buy signal 6 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 62 days ago. For more signals, be sure to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Let's discuss the support, risk, and stop-loss levels for Amazon. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $191.10 and $175.26. There is an inherent risk when a stock is testing a support level. If this level is breached, the stock may decline to the next support level. In this scenario, Amazon's support rests just below today's level at $191.10. If this support fails, the next levels of support from accumulated volume will be at $175.26 and $171. Typically, this stock is traded at a healthy volume, and with minor daily fluctuations, the associated risk is deemed low. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated $3.36, representing a change of 1.60% between its highest and lowest points. In the past week, the stock exhibited an average daily volatility of 1.91%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Amazon, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. This is a relatively normal PE ratio, often seen in businesses with long track records or predictable revenues. In other news, The next earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is expected on the 7th of August, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at $1.34. Keep an eye on these numbers, as they can greatly impact stock prices. Now, let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Amazon. There is no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which suggests that the stock could move upwards swiftly under the right conditions. In this scenario, you may want to enter a position and use volume as a guide for when to exit. On the downside, Amazon meets its first support level at $191.10. If this support level holds, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Amazon from various analyst sources is neutral. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 3rd of June, 2025, Jeffrey Bezos conducted an insider sale of 24,410 shares of common stock, with a par value of 1 cent per share. On the 2nd of June, 2025, Douglas J. Harrington conducted an insider sale of 2,500 shares of common stock, with a par value of 1 cent per share. On the 21st of May, 2025, Douglas J. Harrington conducted an insider purchase of 3,827 shares of common stock, with a par value of 1 cent per share. On the same day, Douglas J. Harrington also conducted an insider purchase of 3,520 shares of common stock, with a par value of 1 cent per share. Additionally, on the 21st of May, 2025, Douglas J. Harrington conducted an insider sale of 6,743 shares of common stock, with a par value of 1 cent per share. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we find that the insider power is negative, with a ratio of negative 68.649. In total, insiders purchased 243,235 shares and sold 1,313,566 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $206.69, reflecting a decrease of 3.22%. This stock exhibits low daily movements, which translates to a lower risk profile. Additionally, there is a buy signal indicated by a pivot bottom identified 33 days ago. Is Amazon stock a good buy? Amazon shows several positive indicators and is currently experiencing a slight upward trend. As the saying goes, let the trend be your friend. Therefore, we believe it is a favorable option at these levels, with expectations of further gains over the next 3 months. Our analysis has been upgraded from a buy to a strong buy recommendation since the last evaluation. After examining the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Monday, the 9th of June, we anticipate Amazon will open lower by 93 cents, starting at $212.64. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should speak with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decision upon StockInvest.us. By using the information, you agree and are held liable for your own investment decisions. Here is our current perspective on the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for this stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.